Rarely in Africa does one find a village like those we used to dream of as kids. This is such a place, a tiny Nuba village inhabited by 700 persons in the Sudanese savannah. One of the last African villages of its kind, Fungor is a place long forgotten by the Puritan Arabs who surround the area. These are the last images of their traditional lifestyle. These films were taken in the last days preceding the absorption of the village by the Arabs, who already passed this way more than 100 years ago, at the time when the Sudanese aroused the Mahdi, their Messiah, against the British. The Mahdists took away the pretty Nuba girls and sold them as slaves in Khartoum. But Fungor, the village, was spared. And as time went by, the wounds started to heal. Today, the girls can enjoy their dances without worry. Their only duty is simply to go to the only pond in the area and get water, and to take time to enjoy the freshness of the pond while it's still full. In a few months, there will be no pond, and finding water will be the task of men. During the dry season, when the pond will have disappeared into the cracks of the earth, the future husbands will have to dig very deep to find water for the cows. Since there is no central power in the village of Fungor, and since authority is divided according to age, only their makeup allows one to see at first glance who has authority over whom. As evening comes, boys and girls meet, while the sorcerers play their rhythmic music. The girls appear quite arrogant, while the boys, so brutal under different circumstances, shake from shyness and do not even dare to come face to face with them. The girls, on the other hand, feel free to salute whoever has impressed them with their strength and the work they have done in the fields of their parents. Quite a peculiar way to salute somebody. It is then the turn of the men to get up and dance. Imitating apes, they keep staring at the ground and hurl piercing sounds which echo throughout the mountains. The simple daily life of the Nuba could have continued this way if it had been undisturbed by outside influences. When a group of Muslim merchants and Sudanese public servants crossed the Nile and started to penetrate the savannah, it must have been with great bewilderment that they, Arabs who imposed the veil on their women, stumbled across this population still living naked. But the governor of the province of South Kordofan became quite angry when he learned that in the province he administered, with so much austerity, Arab truck drivers would pick up naked girls hitchhiking along the trail. This was too much, so he decided to send his employees to force the population of Fungor to wear ragged clothes. One of the villagers, who recently became a rich merchant, condemned their obscene dances, and he demanded that the sorcerer be expelled from the village. The sorcerer exiled himself.